Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one and only Just David. We got to get into it. Listen to me between this week, really last week, I got to say, last week and this week on RHOC, everything that is now going on. We haven't talked about this whole thing with Tamra and sleeping with Jeff Timmons and kind of started last week, really, but we haven't talked about it. So I want to talk about the mess that is the OC and how this ain't going to end well for a lot of people. But before we get to the OC, I got to talk about this. I got to talk about this. We haven't talked about this yet. Teresa did this just be quiet already. Stop. Someone the other day was in the comments and said, I love right here on Patreon. I love when you get all riled up, David. Really? Well, good for you. Enjoy. Does my blood pressure like it? Let me take a sip of coffee. But I'm glad that you like it because today might be your day then, because I might be getting riled up. I'm riled up about the OC. Believe it or not, I think I'm more riled up about the OC than Jersey. But here's the thing. Look, for 2 years, let's just do a mini recap for 30 seconds. For 2 years, the animal across the river, Teresa, said, never, 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 never. She sat on the reunion stage and said, bye bye, it's my show. Have a nice life. Overplayed her hand. Jeff Lewis, never say never. Gia says, great, never say never, mom. I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm sure you are, girl. You see, I know Gia pays for her own life. I get it. Blah, 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 blah. Never say never. It cracked the door open. Now, Melissa, then they ask her on the carpet, and she says, look, we talked about this before. I think Melissa handled it so graciously. I think that she handled it graciously. I said before, I am the same way. I don't like to gloat. Believe it or not, I just need to get my way. Like it's even with a lot of things. And then I'm fine. I don't have to rub it into anyone's face. Melissa, you got your way. You're on the damn show. So, but she said it's strange timing. I just have to question it. It's strange timing. Yeah, it is strange timing. To me, that's the end of it. Like, I mean, look, here's the thing. You want some life advice, Teresa? Animal across the river. The thing is, you lost. And the thing is, we shouldn't say that because you will never be happy in life. And I'm not talking to Teresa. I'm talking to everybody listening. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to everyone from 20 years ago. You're never going to be happy in life, ever, ever, if you are in competition with anybody but yourself. Look down and focus on yourself. Otherwise, it is a losing proposition. It is a losing. We all choose in life what we bring into our own lives. Oh, David, how do you do it? How do you, such a peaceful life? I don't allow that shit into my life. It's that simple. Don't let it in. Just don't let it in. It's just that simple. So it's kind of what we have here. So you did lose, Teresa, but really, you shouldn't be in a competition with anybody. And I know people are going to say Melissa's in a competition. Well, if she is, she won this one. And it's kind of the big one to win. It's one that's been going on for more than a decade. But really, take this as a blessing in disguise, Teresa. Just go off, live your life. You say you're in love, love, love. You love this guy, your soulmate. You have four beautiful daughters. This sounds like a wonderful life. Go and live a wonderful life and stop the competition. Stop focusing. That's how you'll truly win. Who cares if Melissa thinks she won or this one thinks she won? It don't matter if it's not a competition to you. That's my life advice for Teresa or anyone. But you made it a competition, the two of you, and now you lost. Animal across the river, you lost. Okay. Now, after Melissa says it's strange timing and all this, I would just let it go. Just like let it go. I mean, to me, that's the right. Like, let it go. What else do we have to say? No, 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 no. She's talking about it. So, I don't advise that. I would have just let Melissa have that. It's strange timing and just don't talk about it. Denise Richards, she's handling something correctly. She's not spoken out about the divorce once. Not once. Not once at all. She's in Charlie's movie. She's on the carpet. She ain't there speaking. She's going and picking up the dogs, and the media's reporting on it. But Denise ain't talking. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it, Stunad. Stunad Judice. Come on, girl. So she responds. Oh my God, she responds. So let's get into her response here. I don't want to talk about this, but here we are. Okay. So she's responding. So, and this happened like at the beginning of the week. So, and I took notes, people. I didn't want to miss a word of this, of the clip I saw. So, and it's a long clip. So, but we're going to summarize it here so you don't have to listen to this damn thing. She says, well, I got a lot to say, and let's address what everyone's talking about. So she wants to address what everyone's talking about. And she says, before I was adamant, absolutely not will I reconcile with Melissa. Yeah, Teresa, we are aware of it because, as Melissa said, and I agree, you truly were on every platform, including the show, on every platform in everything, saying how never, 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 they're dead to you, the ship has sailed, never, never means never, never. It was literally a never. So, yes, Teresa, we understand how you were adamant. Okay, that's true. And by the way, the other side was not. If Teresa would have just spoken to Melissa or at least left the door open and conflict resolution at the reunion, we probably would have had another season. Now we're not dumb and we wouldn't have bought that, but it wasn't both sides. I'm not buying that in this situation. I think it was both sides that maybe got us here. But the person who threw down the gauntlet and was saying never, never, never was Teresa. If you can really point to me over and over and over and over and over from the past 2 years where Melissa and Joe were saying never, 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 never over and over, by all means, send it to me. After the reunion, when did that happen? No, because I don't think they did. So, yeah, we both sides got us here. But I blame 100% Teresa for the never, never, and never. So the other side wasn't really saying this. It was you. So you were adamant. So then Teresa says, oh, and by the way, I know what everyone's saying about me, that, I'm only saying this now because I'm